Look around you. Most people are running a race they don't even realize they've already lost. They wake up tired, drink their stale coffee, sit in gridlocked traffic, and trade their most valuable asset, time, for a paycheck that barely covers the bills. Meet David. David was a 34-year-old marketing manager living in Chicago. He did everything he was supposed to do. He went to college, got the degree, worked 60 hours a week, and answered emails at midnight. Yet his bank account was stagnant, his stress was through the roof, and the idea of true wealth felt like a fairy tale. He thought the 1% had some magic formula, or maybe they were just lucky. Until one rainy Tuesday, David met Julian. Julian wasn't what you'd expect a billionaire to look like. He didn't wear a flashy Rolex or drive a neon sports car. In fact, David met him at a quiet, local diner. Julian was wearing a plain gray sweater, drinking black tea and staring out the window. Not looking at his phone, just thinking. David, whose company had just partnered with Julian's investment firm, sat across from him. Exhausted, David finally broke. "Julian," he asked, "I work harder than anyone I know. I hustle, I grind, I sacrifice sleep. Why am I still stuck while you seem to navigate life on easy mode?" Julian smiled, a quiet, knowing smile. "David," he said, "society teaches you that hard work equals success. That is the greatest lie of the middle class. The 1% don't just work harder, they operate on an entirely different operating system. They have hidden habits that no one talks about because they are boring, unsexy, and require immense discipline." Julian leaned in. "Let me share with you the 4 hidden habits of the 1%. Listen closely. Habit number 1, the ruthless information diet. Most people consume mental junk food. They wake up and immediately scroll social media, soaking in fear, outrage, and useless dopamine. The 1% protect their minds like a fortress. They curate what goes in. They read biographies, study market trends, and learn philosophy. If a piece of information doesn't make them wealthier, healthier, or wiser, they block it out completely. You are what you consume, David. Stop feeding your brain trash.
Habit number 2, they schedule boredom. When was the last time you sat in a room for an hour with 0 distractions? No phone, no music, no laptop. Just you and a notepad. The middle class avoids boredom by constantly distracting themselves. But the 1% know that boredom is the birthplace of extreme creativity and problem solving. Bill Gates has think weeks. Warren Buffett spends 80% of his day just reading and thinking. If you don't make time to think, you will spend your life working for someone who does.
Habit number 3, the no muscle. David, you are exhausted because you say yes to everything. Yes to unnecessary meetings, yes to favors that drain you, yes to distractions. The defining trait of the ultra-successful is that they say no to 99% of things. They violently protect their time. They only say yes to high-leverage activities, things that bring massive returns. Every time you say yes to something trivial, you are saying no to your own dreams. And finally, habit number 4, systems over goals. Everyone has goals. Both the winner and the loser in a marathon had the exact same goal, to win. So what's the difference? The system. The 1% don't focus on the $1 million. They focus on the daily, boring, repetitive actions that make the $1 million inevitable. They fall in love with the process, not the prize. David left that diner a different man. He didn't quit his job the next day. Instead, he changed his operating system. He deleted social media apps from his phone. He started waking up an hour earlier
not to check emails, but just to sit with a notepad and think. He started saying no to pointless Friday night drinking with coworkers and instead built a side business on weekends.
Fast forward 3 years. David wasn't just out of the rat race, he owned the track. He built a software company, sold it, and finally achieved the freedom he had been chasing. He didn't do it by working 100 hours a week. He did it by mastering his mind, his time, and his systems.
Now, let's analyze this story. Why does David's journey matter to you? Because right now, you are sitting exactly where David was. The trap of the modern world is that it is designed to keep you distracted, overworked, and underpaid. The system profits off your lack of focus. The hidden habits of the 1% aren't inherited. They aren't genetic. They are choices. Are you going to choose the endless scroll or the notepad? Are you going to choose the comfortable yes or the powerful no? You have a decision to make today. You can close this video, go back to your routine, and let another year slip away. Or you can take control of your operating system.
If this story resonated with you, if you are ready to step out of the 99% and start building the habits of the 1%, then do not let this moment pass. Take action right now. Hit that like button to tell the algorithm you want more content that elevates your mind. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell because we are building a community of thinkers, doers, and future 1%ers. Your journey starts with a single habit. Choose wisely. I'll see you in the next one.